Acute poisoning. This is the kind that hits you faster than an ex's text right after you finally moved on. Acute poisoning happens when you're exposed to a toxic substance all at once, kind of like binge watching an entire series in one sitting. Too much, too fast, and disaster strikes. These poisons can come from anywhere, like industrial chemicals, some deadly mushrooms, looking at you, death cap, or even your buddy's questionable homemade moonshine. One minute you're fine, the next you're sweating bullets, dizzy, and seriously regretting every life choice, especially that suspicious taco from last night. To avoid this nightmare, just check your food and drinks. And if something's labeled toxic or do not ingest, maybe skip the taste test. Chronic poisoning. The slow burn of toxins creeping up on you like your neighbor's dog that barks all night. Chronic poisoning happens when you're exposed to low doses of a toxin over a long period. These poisons hide in everyday things like lead from old pipes, mercury in fish, or the pesticides that protect your plants. Sorry, ladybugs. You'll feel tired, cranky, and maybe a little dramatic, like waiting for the Wi-Fi to reconnect when you're in the middle of an online game. Prevention. Stick to organic foods. Make sure your water is clean and avoid those old school house paints. Nobody wants to relive the 1800s in that way. Food poisoning. We've all been there. You order that delicious meal, and then, boom, your stomach throws a raging party that you definitely didn't sign up for. It's caused by bacteria, viruses, or parasites hanging out in undercooked meat, spoiled dairy, or salad that didn't get the memo about food safety. It's a horror show of nausea, vomiting, and, well, you get the picture. The best way to avoid this: wash your hands, cook your food properly, and maybe skip that 5-day-old leftover pizza you've been eyeing in the fridge. Chemical poisoning, which should make you rethink some of those suspicious cleaning products you've got stashed under the sink. Household cleaners, antifreeze, and pesticides are the usual culprits here. Just because it makes things sparkle doesn't mean it's your friend. Symptoms include coughing, headaches, and a general sense that there's a marching band in your skull. The best prevention? Read the labels, wear gloves, and keep these things far away from kids and pets. No one needs a toddler playing chemist. Alcohol poisoning. We've all heard that just one drink story that quickly turns into an after party no one wanted. Alcohol poisoning happens when someone drinks way too much alcohol too fast, like eating a whole pizza when you really just wanted one slice. It leads to confusion, vomiting, seizures, and the inevitable face plant moment. To avoid this, know your limits, sip, don't chug, and watch out for your friends. Always have a buddy system in place, folks. Plant poisoning, finally. Let's talk about plant poisoning. Yes, even your beautiful houseplants can be secretly toxic. Some of the most dangerous plants include oleander, Dieffenbachia, dumb cane, and even a few innocent-looking flowers. Just because it's green and pretty doesn't mean it's safe. If you do encounter one of these, expect symptoms like nausea, vomiting, and mouth irritation. It's your body's not-so-subtle way of saying, "What were you thinking?" The fix. Do a little research before bringing plants home. If it's labeled not for consumption, admire it from afar and save yourself the trouble: snake bites. Now, let's slither into the world of snake bites. Depending on where you are in the world, venomous snakes can range from mildly dangerous to "I need to get to a hospital ASAP." Snakes like the rattlesnake, cobra, or the feared black mamba deliver venom that can mess with your nervous system, blood, or even your muscles. A snake bite will feel like a sharp sting, followed by swelling, pain, and sometimes even nausea or difficulty breathing. Definitely not how you planned on spending your day. Be cautious when walking through snake-prone areas, wear proper boots, and avoid picking up anything that looks like a wiggly stick. If bitten, seek medical attention immediately. This is one instance where self-care just won't cut it. Carbon monoxide poisoning. Last, but certainly not least, we've got the silent killer. Carbon monoxide poisoning asterisk asterisk. This sneaky gas has no smell, taste, or color, so it's not easy to detect without a CO detector in your home. It comes from sources like gas heaters, stoves, or car exhaust in poorly ventilated areas. Symptoms can start with headaches, dizziness, and nausea, but can quickly escalate to confusion, unconsciousness, or even death if exposure continues. Not exactly the surprise you want while relaxing at home. Make sure your home is equipped with carbon monoxide detectors and have your appliances checked regularly. If something feels off, get outside and into fresh air immediately. When it comes to CO, better safe than sorry. And there you have it, a whirlwind tour through the world of poisoning. Stay safe out there, keep your food clean, and always read the labels. Your body will thank you later. If you found this video helpful, or at least mildly entertaining, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment about your favorite non-poisonous plant. Catch you next time, future poison experts.